Tim, Happy New Year. Thanks for taking the time. Um,
Years.
Heading into the final game of the season, what would you say what led to sort of the season you had, the best year of your career in terms of performance? Was it simply opportunity, or what do you think? What do you think are some of the other things that have gone into it?
Definitely opportunity plays a big part, but just my mentality coming into this year. After going into my second year, you just build more confidence the more you play. And I got put in a situation where I was able to play a lot more, so I was able to learn a lot more. And my whole mindset, I had a routine this year that I stuck to the whole year, and I think that's a big part of some of my success this year too.
Excellent, Troy.
Tim, thanks for the time. Tim, you're a winning player. You watch how the intensity you bring, the way you make plays when it matters. What is the key to getting this team and having enough winning players to we're not talking about what could have been or what should have been? What in your mind is the key for this thing to turn the corner?
I think it just has to be everybody mentality. I think everybody has to play their role. Everybody plays their part. We just have to have selfless players, honestly. Just do your job, worry about your job, and if everybody's doing their job on the field, it's going to lead to wins.
Next one, Larry.
Hey, Tim, I'm wondering, J.C. Treader yesterday, wrote an essay saying that he doesn't want to see the old OTAs and the old off-season program come back, that the COVID-19 season kind of proved that maybe that wasn't necessary. I'm wondering what you think about that. Obviously, you have some teammates, some young teammates that could have benefited from 1,200 snaps in the offseason. Do you think there's maybe a happy medium there that maybe you don't go all the way back to, the 24/7 off season, but that you have some form of it going forward?
Yeah, definitely. There's pros and cons to it. Like a team like the Saints, where it's a veteran team, they all been together for a while. They probably really don't need OTA. They probably need to more focus on getting their bodies right. But a team like us, I'm pretty sure. I think we're the youngest offense in the league. We could have definitely benefited from it. But if they want to do some new role where like only the rookies and the younger guys have to show up, that would be cool. I'm about to go into year 4, so hopefully I don't fall in that category. But yeah.
Next one.
And then secondly, I was just wondering, well, you've had this breakout year, and then next year you get Cortland back, and Hamler and Judy are going to be, another year into their careers. How good do you think this receiving core can be, given all that, and kind of your breakout heading forward?
I don't feel like we could be unstoppable. We showed it this year, and we were missing our biggest part of our receiving core, and just bringing Cortland back, you literally just have to. I don't think there's no such thing as double teaming us, because I feel like we could all break out at any game, and teams are gonna have to play it straight up, and it's gonna be very, very, very hard to stop us.
Next one.
Yeah, Tim, going back to Nick's question to start it off, when you talk about sticking to your routine and those types of things, what kind of specifically are you talking about there? Training, food? I mean, what?
Training, just the way I carry myself throughout the week. Like the catches I get after practice. I don't like catching on jug machine because the ball comes to the same place every time. So muscle memory, you're expecting this, or you're not really looking the ball in. So I have Mark. He throws for me after practice. He throws it all around, and I make sure I get probably close to 100 catches after practice, and I make sure I do it every day, no matter how my body's feeling. Once I get home, I could be tired. I make sure I get in my normal tech and my game ready right after practice. I make sure I have that time away from football, at least an hour or two, just to just not think about football, watch something on Netflix. The way my study habits, I make sure I study an hour before I go to sleep. And I get 2 massages a week. I go to chiropractor twice a week. And I feel like usually in my past years, I will let something small get in the way of that, like just being tired, being lazy. I'll take a nap or something, or not get my catches in. And this year I really stuck to it. I didn't let anything phase what I had going throughout the week, and it just showed. It showed out this year.
So you made Thews throw you bad balls?
Bad balls, good balls. Most of the time is good balls. I'm not gonna lie, but like it just not knowing where that ball is going in your head. I feel like it just works so much better than the jug machine.
Is that something you'd recommend to other receivers to get somebody?
100%. I just know that's how my mind works. Because in the game, you never know where the ball's going to be. It's going to be a surprise, and you just have to react to it. And it's the same way when I'm getting catches with him. He's not perfect, so like sometimes they're going to be bad balls, and I have to react to it. And I feel like it's been helping me so far this year.
Next one, Brandon.
Tim, as you mentioned, you're a veteran going into year 4. So as the oldest guy in the receiver room that's playing.
Spencer's the oldest guy. Spencer's the oldest guy.
Spencer's the oldest guy. But the most veteran guy, especially with Cortland out. What are you saying to Jerry last week during the game? And have you had to talk to him at all this week? Or you figure that just, falling on deaf ears? Or you unique because he's Jerry Jeudy?
Yeah, we had talks. I already know how it feels. Drops. Like sometimes you don't want to talk to nobody, so I haven't said too much. I let him know my first 3 targets in the league, they were all drops. And my 4th catch after that was a game-winning catch to set up a game-winning field goal. And I just let him know, like, man, you're Jerry Jeudy at the end of the day, man. Like, I let him know, like, he's probably one of the best route-running guys I've ever seen before. The talent he has, and I think sometimes you just have to remind yourself who you truly are. Like I told guys throughout the whole year, man, like sometimes before a game, man, like I know stuff hasn't been going our way all year. Like go back and watch your old highlight tapes, man. Like just remind yourself who you are. Like nobody could be you better than you. So just be yourself, and just at the end of the day, you got to be your biggest fan. So I just do a little hyping up there. I just told him sometimes you just got to look the ball all the way in, and he said he was. So it's just a thing, and it's in the head now at this point. So like the only thing that's gonna fix it is him going out there making plays. I don't think nothing somebody says to him or anything he does as practice is gonna help him. I think he literally has to go out there, make a big play in the game, and he'll forget that.
Time for a few more. Next one, Mike.
Yeah, Tim, just along with that, it did seem like it was in his head. I remember, like at the end of training camp, I think you might have dropped the ball and you were kicking yourself. And then in the stadium scrimmage, you had a drop and you were really upset with yourself. But it didn't carry over. You broke you didn't let it become something like the yips, and didn't have a drop to start. What is the key to that, would you say?
You have your drop, like have that moment where you're mad and frustrated about it, because it's obviously not something you want to happen. So don't act like it's just cool and everything, because it's not. So have your moment, have your little 5 minutes or however long it takes to be mad and dwell on it. But after that, the next thing that has to pop up in your head is, all right, what's the next play I'm gonna make? You literally just have to make that next play, and that play does not matter at all.
Next one, Mason.
Yeah, you've touched on a few of these things, but I was wondering, your drop rate has improved every year that you've been in the league. Is it the work that you're getting with views after practice? Is it other stuff? What do you think are the biggest factors as to why your drops have declined? You've gotten better at that steadily over the course of your career.
I think it's the working with Mark, definitely. That was my first time was doing that this year, to tell you the truth. And I think it's just getting more comfortable. My first year, my second year, my roles change every year. And sometimes I was in there and I haven't been on offense the whole series. In the last drive of the game, I'm in there. I think it's more me just worrying about the catch than anything else. Because you can't do nothing without the catch. So I think I literally look the ball all the way in until I secure it, and everything else that happens after is just a bonus to me right now. So that's the first thing I worry about, just making the catch. I'm not worrying about yak. I'm not worrying about if I'm about to get hit, catch the ball. Everything else doesn't matter until I make that catch.
Last one's out.
Hey, Tim, thanks for talking with us today. A couple of weeks ago, Vic Fangio said he's never viewed you as a bubble type of player, a guy that's never on the bubble. Have you ever viewed yourself as a guy that's on the bubble, or have you always viewed yourself in the NFL as a guy that, was meant to be here?
Football-wise, no. Politic-wise, yeah. I'm not drafted, so they don't view me as that guy. They will never view me as that guy just because I'm undrafted. So No, football-wise, I've never viewed myself as bubble. I feel like I'm going to be one of the best at the end of the day. But politic-wise and being undrafted, yes, I have.